With the gentle glimmer of the early sun peeking through the curtains, Christine sat in her new Utah house. As she made breakfast for her family, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee permeated the room. At the kitchen table, Christine's new husband, David, read the newspaper as her daughter, Truly, talked animatedly about her next school project. There was a sense of calm and warmth in the air that had been lacking for years. Christine had at last discovered a sense of acceptance and gratitude after years of emotional upheaval and feeling underappreciated in her multiple marriages. In sharp contrast to her prior experiences, she and David had a relationship based on respect and understanding. She frequently thought back on her experience, appreciating the bravery it needed to start over and the strength it took to leave. Janelle's battle for self-sufficiency. Janelle, meanwhile, had her own problems. Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel TLC Flicks. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. She struggled with the intricacies of co-parenting with Kody and financial uncertainty as she lived independently for the first time in decades. They were having trouble communicating because of the deep scars from their recent arguments. Janelle took comfort in her kids, who gave her the willpower to keep going. Determined to create financial stability, she started looking for other work options. Online classes and company concept research were done late into the night. Her determination to build a better future for herself and her kids drove her unyielding tenacity. Meri's journey of self-revelation. Meri, however, set out on a quest for self-awareness. The breakup of her marriage to Kody had left her doubting her identity and purpose. She immersed herself in personal development programs and therapy sessions, striving to heal old wounds and find her passions. Meri discovered a passion for writing and storytelling as a result of this self-examination. In an effort to motivate those going through comparable difficulties, she started recording her experiences. She exuded her newfound self-assurance and began thinking about publishing her memoir. The isolation of Kody started to feel more and more alone. With Robin the only person left by his side, he found it difficult to accept how his once big family had fallen apart. He experienced periods of reflection and remorse as a result of the public and his kids' criticism. He reflected on his previous choices and how he contributed to the disintegration of the family. Many of his children stayed aloof despite efforts to re-establish contact, requiring time and space to recover. Kody's path turned into one of introspection as he tried to comprehend the repercussions of his behavior and the value of compassion and responsibility. Rebuilding connections, the family members gradually started to mend their differences by emphasizing candid communication and respect for one another. Family get-togethers, which were focused on creating new memories and sharing experiences, increased in frequency. Even though the scars from the past persisted, everyone made an effort to move on with empathy and understanding. And there's more. Since her appearance in Sister Wives Season 19, Robin Brown and Kody Brown have led an opulent and contented life together. After Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown, she became the fourth wife of Kody Brown and a member of the Brown family in 2010. Robin grew closer to Kody over time than she did to his previous marriages. She cemented her place in the family in 2014 when she was legally married to him. Kody's first three wives terminated their spiritual unions with him between 2021 and 2023. After that, he decided to stop pursuing polygamy and started a monogamous relationship with Robin. At first, Robin and Kody had difficulties because of the major disruption in their family's dynamics. They experienced marital difficulties as a result of Kody's anger management problems. Thankfully, things have subsided in the last few months. Their new monogamous relationship has brought them tranquility, and they are now putting their own happiness first. Together with Meri and Janelle, the other sister wives, Kody and Robin divided the earnings of the sale of the Coyote Pass property equally. They also sold their old house and purchased a new one in Flagstaff, which marked the start of their new monogamous life in a familiar yet different environment. At first, Robin tried to be cordial with all of Kody's former spouses. She turned into Christine's ally, Janelle's friend, and Meri's confidant. She showed her great belief in polygamy by taking care of them. Robin's perspective, however, shifted after Kody broke up with Meri, Janelle, and Christine. She finally lost contact with all of her previous sister wives after losing interest in keeping in touch with them. Robin doesn't seem to be in touch with any of her former sister wives, including Meri, her old buddy, as of 2025. Christine, Janelle, and Meri have all explained why they are no longer in contact with Robin. Janelle said she never really had much of a relationship with Robin. Janelle said she doesn't harbor any resentment toward Robin, but she didn't want to be friends with her. Regarding their relationship with Robin, Meri and Christine have similar views. Since they believe they no longer need to establish a relationship with Robin, both women said that they don't truly speak with her. Christine reportedly remarked, "I haven't talked to Meri or Robin for years." Robin and Kody have relocated into a new house in Arizona after the filming of the most recent season. The couple's previous residence in Flagstaff, Arizona, was 4,476 square feet. They spent a lot of time there after purchasing it 5 years ago for $890,000. The previous residence of Kody and Robin featured 4 bathrooms and 5 bedrooms. The property was quite picturesque because it was near a national forest. Robin and Kody put their house up for sale at the end of 2024. They found a buyer fast and sold it for $1,775,000, nearly doubling their profit. The new property has a guest house, a 7-car garage, and plenty of room for an RV, which their son Dayton might use. Robin and Kody are in a strong financial position, as seen by the $2.1 million they paid for their new house. Because of their lavish expenditures, several family members have accused them of being shopaholics. After his spiritual marriages to Meri, Janelle, and Christine ended, Kody seemed disillusioned and disheartened. Robin and Kody seem to be leading a very comfortable existence. His desire to have a large, polygamous family had been dashed, which made him sad. Robin, his surviving wife, thought that Kody was damaging their relationship because he was grieving over the loss of his 3 marriages. She was worried that their marriage may break down too. Robin called herself the idiot that got left behind after her other sister wives chose to become independent and stop polygamous. They were spotted together in Idaho Falls in late May 2025, looking extremely content. A Facebook user named Jasmine Griffin shared a photo of Kody and Robin with the caption, "It's not every day that you meet Kody and Robin Brown in the small heart of Idaho Falls." Robin, wearing a blue floral top, was grinning broadly as she stood next to Kody, who was grinning even more. Janelle publicly talked about the family's financial situation after splitting from Kody. The family funds, which were used to pay for family expenses, were contributed to by every member of the family. But as time went on, she saw a change in the way money was handled. Janelle observed large sums of money being taken out without justification or openness. Robin was accused of mismanaging the family fund by spending money on dolls, while Meri and Janelle were battling for their fair share of Coyote Pass land. She claimed, "And then the last several years, Kody would just take out funds and I don't know what for." A blogger claims that Robin's claimed Etsy account, the Ashley's Reality Roundup, spent a substantial sum of money on dolls and doll accessories. According to the blogger, the account owner, possibly Robin, spent almost $60,000 on kitchenware and collectible dolls. In 2024, the account holder apparently made over 100 purchases. Although Robin has not addressed these accusations, there are a number of hints that point to her involvement with the Etsy account. Fans of Sister Wives have long been concerned about Robin's spending patterns, and they will probably continue to be so. Robin Brown responded to remarks made about her by her husband Kody Brown's ex-wives Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown during the second portion of the Sister Wives Season 19 tell-all. In a one-on-one interview with host Sukanya Krishnan during the June 1st episode of the TLC series, she stated, "I think there's a lot of focus on me. I truly grow quite weary of it." Rather, Robin, who became Kody's legal wife 4 years after spiritually marrying him in 2010, recommended that the 3 focus on something else. She went on, "I sincerely hope that they will all put their own relationships first and resolve them without bringing up my name." Sukanya specifically cited Janelle's statement that Robin was Kody's sacred cow, to which the 46-year-old responded simply, Robin deadpanned, "Moo. I'm not sure. In any case, I don't give a damn." Meri, who was married to Kody from 1990 until 2023, objected to his desire for her, Janelle, 56, and Christine, 53, to change after he started dating Robin in the first segment of the Candid episode. In her own sit-down during the May 25th show, the 54-year-old stated, I don't think that's fair for him to even say that. Because everyone is meant to be Robin? I'm Meri and I apologize. I will not be like Robin. Robin is not someone I want to be. I'm going to be a unique individual. Kody, 56, brushed off his ex-partner's criticism and stated that he wanted to move on without any drama. I don't want to be her. When Kody Brown of the Sister Wives discussed the different ways that mothers and men express their love for their children, he came under fire for his opinion. In an effort to create a polygamous family, Kody wed Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown in the early 1990s. Over the years, Kody had 13 children, 6 with Christine, 6 with Janelle, and 1 with Meri. He was considered the devoted patriarch of the Brown family until Robin Brown arrived. The Sister Spouses Season 19 star disregarded his responsibilities to his first 3 spouses and their other families when he focused on Robin. Kody claimed in an email to a Sister Wives fan posted by its sucker for reality that he was jealous of mothers who show unconditional love for their children, but that men are often expected to show tough love. He added, "They listen instead of trying to fix the problems like dads do." However, many fans took issue with his remarks and attacked him in the comments section. Kody and Robin were left in a monogamous relationship when Meri, Janelle, and Christine separated from him between 2021 and 2023. After the breakup, Kody started to distance himself from his children. He believed that his grown children did not respect Robin, and he wanted them to apologize. When his children refused to apologize, their relationship deteriorated even further. The family stopped spending Christmas together, and Kody rarely spoke to his children. He showered Robin's children with gifts and love, yet some of them never received a call on their birthdays. The emotional distance between Kody and his adult children has developed as a result of his recent comments. He seemed to be attempting to justify his lack of closeness with his children by claiming that moms have an innate, unconditional love for them, but fathers must learn it. By presenting fatherhood as essentially less compassionate, he appears to be evading responsibility. Unfortunately, his remarks will only make him and his kids more emotionally distant. Kody no longer seems interested in making amends, even though he probably knows his kids won't like his controversial comments. On Sister Wives, Kody is usually seen as the antagonist, and his new remarks may have further damage to standing. Many Sister Wives viewers criticized him for perpetuating unfavorable gender stereotypes. They also shared first-hand accounts of their fathers, who were just as nurturing as their mothers. Kody most likely attempted to justify his lack of emotional attachment to his elder children by citing outdated parenting theories. Kody's disregard for fathers who are always there for their children emotionally may be a valid point of criticism for Sister Wives fans. Another season of Sister Wives is over. Many people have been brought to tears by the season 19 finales, which centered on Garrison Brown's death. However, viewers were finally able to watch shows in real time. Tell-alls are frequently blamed for having to address the challenging subjects because Kody Brown usually only touches the surface. However, the initial portion was enjoyable when the presenter convinced the family to spill some tea. Kody gets all euphoric and begins giving long monologues, and I can't help but like it. Kody did his best to appeal to Sister Wives fans, and the first reveal was no different. Fans appreciated Suki's abilities to win over the polygamous father, but Kody wasn't pleased that she had a bit more latitude to ask questions. The host first asked Kody if he could favor one woman over another, pointing out that he was supposed to love everybody equally. Kody, as usual, lost it. Infuriated, Kody said to the host, "Try that. Every one of your children has a different bond with you. Your bond with each and every one of your buddies is distinct. Some people have various hobbies, different types of fulfillment, and so forth. You discover greater love, and then you're slapped with it by everyone? The dramatics went too far. I'll tell you what," he continued. "My relationship with Robin has a heavenly element, and we have been bitch-slapped for it. I want to keep this relationship peaceful and I adore this woman, but I'm going around doing the same thing twice, because I'm so over feeling guilty for enjoying Robin." Fortunately, Meri and Janelle Brown did not subscribe to Kody's interpretation of divine love. The ex-Sister Wives even made fun of the 18-year-old father. Kody previously stated that he wanted to raise every wife up to that level of love that he had with Robin, Suki reminded the women. It would have been nice if he communicated that back then, Janelle said with a sneer. Perhaps that is also revisionist history. In retrospect, he says, well, I tried. They simply didn't want to come along, even if I wanted to. After saying that she had never had her ex-husband attempt to raise her up, Janelle informed cameras that he never talked about that with her. Meri echoed the feelings. I don't think that's fair for him to even say, the single mother told the program. Since everyone is expected to be Robin, I'm Meri and I apologize. I will not be like Robin. Robin is not someone I want to be. I will be my own unique individual. I'd rather not bear. If Kody could have ever loved her as much as she did, the host questioned. Only if he accepts Meri, and he didn't accept Meri, Meri wrote. For the last 12 or 14 years, or possibly more, he didn't. Identifying the embarrassing things that Kody has done to his 4 wives is certainly difficult. This time, however, Christine Brown acknowledged that she felt ashamed of what she had done when she was married to Kody. The mother of 6 revealed at the Sister Wives reveal that she was angry about the time she had prioritized Kody throughout her life. It's such a strange and embarrassing thing to admit, she disclosed. However, Kody's needs and desires, as well as those of the family, consumed my life. It's likely that I obsessively watched that man. After a brief period of sitting in the ick, Christine continued to explain. Even when he wasn't around, she said, I would be thinking, whenever he gets here, we're going to do this, this, and this, because he did more than simply enter my life. Hadn't just follow our instructions. We had to adjust our plans to make room for him. That's not acceptable. It is unfair. Thus, he becomes the center of our existence. Christine found the way of living to be frustrating to her. Fans are now eager to watch what will happen in the second installment of the tell-all. Since her appearance in Sister Wives Season 19, Christine Brown has accomplished a number of noteworthy accomplishments. Following her marriage to Kody Brown, she embraced his polygamous beliefs and encouraged his aspirations for a big brood. Kody and Christine had 6 children together, a son and 5 daughters. In 2010, Christine, her husband, and her 3 sister wives, Robin Brown, Janelle, and Meri, made their reality TV debut. She has been a prominent character on the show ever since, discussing her experiences as a sister wife in a polygamous family. Christine is still traverse the pleasures and difficulties of her distinct family dynamic. At first, Christine was close to every member of the family. She and Kody were still quite close in the first season, as evidenced by the fact that they had 6 children together. Regretfully, shortly after Kody wed Robin, their relationship dynamic shifted. As Kody became closer to his new wife, she started to feel lonely and dissatisfied. Christine persisted in complaining for years regarding her unhappy marriage. She eventually gave up polygamy as a result of a number of personal struggles. Christine broke up with Kody in November 2021 in order to put her own happiness and aspirations first. After leaving Kody, Christine changed her life in a matter of months. She successfully made the switch to her new work as a social media influencer after losing weight. She also resumed dating and got to know David Woolley. Christine fell in love with David's charisma after a few dates. They were married in 2023 after she agreed to his proposal. Along with accomplishing her own objectives, Christine and her husband David launched additional rental properties, marking significant career accomplishments. By gradually expanding her rental company empire, she changed her life. Christine revealed a significant update with David in April 2025. She shared a video of herself showing followers around her new Utah rental home, including the living room and kitchen. Christine said, "Running a special at our Airbnb in Hurricane, Utah, and I'm so excited to share it with you." Christine said, "Links to both Airbnb and VRBO are in my profile. I wanted to thank my followers by giving a free extra night to everyone who booked her property." May 2025. Posing with David and her youngest daughter, Truly, Christine shared heartwarming photos with her fans and talked about their recent trip. "Love having adventures with these two," she said, implying that she was spending time with her husband and child. "Make sure you scroll to see David's amazing video," she continued, urging followers to swipe to watch David's video, which showed him running across Utah's Goblin Valley State Park. Christine's love for her soulmate was clear as she continued. "If you are impressed with his antelope impression, leave him a heart emoji in the comments." With her spouse and kids, Christine seems to be living a happy and fulfilled life. She enjoys traveling and discovering new places. The Sister Wives cast member spent the last year traveling to France for her honeymoon and delighted in a Bahamas cruise. Meri recently established her passion project, Worthy Up, while Janelle recently started an agricultural firm, Tata Farms. Christine has now found a new love for writing. She has penned a book that describes her life and experiences. The cover of Christine's book, Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom, was excitedly unveiled in March 2025. You know what? The book cover featured Christine seated elegantly in front of a gray wall. My book's cover is now complete. The costume in red was chosen by Alan Slide, she wrote. In the photo, she had on a red blazer, a black dress, and little makeup. She often wore bracelets and necklaces as accessories. Christine shared the book's release date and said she was excited to share new information. Considering that there might be a limited quantity, Christine encouraged Sister Wives viewers to put their pre-orders as soon as possible. She said that her book would be available for purchase in September 2025 and thanked her publisher for making it happen. Christine has been a member of the Sister Wives cast for about 15 years. As a result, fans look forward to seeing her in future seasons. However, it's likely that she won't be participating in the upcoming season due to her isolation from her ex-husband Kody. Let us know in your comments. And stay tuned by subscribing our channel to get more updates like this. Thanks everyone.